I'll find some.
I'm sorry, I just started without you. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Ashley went to look for something. What's up, guys? Happy Easter to everybody. It's always last second stuff, isn't it? Let me see. I'm getting a weak signal for some reason. Have not seen Penguins. Did anybody else see that? That's the new Disney one, right? Where they follow, was it Steve or Kevin or somebody like that? I remember him. And we're wearing the shirts that Chris made for us. I don't know what she went to get. But how's everybody's Easter? Hey, Jim. Look what we got in, Jim. You should know what that is. Hey, David. Happy Easter. Ooh, you got those.
That's all I could find.
You know, you went with the clean look tonight. Huh?
I couldn't find my Easter ones.
I don't see them over in your other ones.
I don't either.
Just the ones with the flowers? No?
We'll just go with these.
USPS people in Colorado. Hey, Amelia. Hey, Juan. How's everybody doing? Hopefully good on the Easter. We had a nice...
Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter. We had a nice Easter day. We just hung out with your mom and niece. Took them over to the, what was that called?
Jim.
Deck Down Under?
Yeah. We had an awesome... It was kind of a hard Easter. I mean, it was first Easter without my dad, so it was a little hard.
Yeah.
But I had an amazing... I have amazing mom. I have amazing mom. She got this little fork.
And the sister who's on right now.
Hi, Dan. Happy Easter. She got us this for Easter. How cute is this little peeps guy? Little stuffy. And then these little cute little things. They're filled with jelly beans.
Most of the peanut butter stuff I've already eaten.
And 40 Disney tattoos.
Oh, tattoos.
I'm gonna tat you up.
Remember Drew?
I think they're minis. So
we had a bunch of those little tattoos, and Drew, when he was about what, 7 or 8, he wanted them. He had them all over his arms, his stomach, and everything. He looked like a little biker guy. Hey, Catherine.
So that was our awesome Easter.
Catherine's here. Karen, how's the weather over there in the UK? How's the weather in Colorado too?
Yeah.
How's the weather in California? How's the weather everywhere? We had some rain on Friday. Hey, Jan. We had a lot of rain on Friday. Like a couple storms went through, but the little storm that went through last Sunday that knocked our power out while we were live streaming.
I know we wanted to say sorry for that. It just cut off last Sunday, but there was a really bad storm and the electricity cut off.
Right as the storm ended.
Yeah, it was weird.
And then it was only out probably a minute or so, but it takes everything time to reboot and everything else. And she said the weather's beautiful. Cool.
Awesome.
Can you say what you do for the post office? I'm a mail carrier. I'm a rural carrier. Been one for the 12 years?
It's been a while.
It's been 12 years, going on 13 years. We had rain today, just a sprinkle. MK Pat, what's up, Marcel? Happy Easter.
Donna's on here. Yeah, I see.
Yeah. But Jim knew what this was. Does anybody else know what this is? I have this knife.
That looks pretty dangerous just to open a package.
It's one of Drew's knives. Ooh. Does anybody know what it is? I know Jim does. Jim did a video on this. Weather sucks here in Canada.
Oh no. Hopefully it's gonna get warmer there.
No power now and it's beautiful outside.
What
happened there, Chris?
Juan wants to talk about Game of Thrones, but
who does? Juan?
Well,
Ashley's only on season 7, episode 1, so she has 8 episodes to catch up.
I did pretty good though.
Hopefully I didn't cut anything. Did anybody know what this is?
I mean, I know what it is, but I
know what it is.
I don't know what they look like. I haven't seen them.
We were part of a D23 Gold family, right?
Wow.
And now we're D23 Gold. And this is the D23 package. Here's a D23 magazine.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
And then inside of the box.
Wow.
I'm just hoping what's supposed to be in here is in here.
Leonard, safe flight. He's heading to Iowa, waiting at the airport right now.
Have never been to Iowa.
Yeah. Woo.
Let's see. You want to read it?
I haven't seen it. Well, I don't want to read it. Wow.
And then the D23 gold card.
Makes this official. Like a referee whistle.
But the first time I'd seen these up close, and that was actually, yes, it is.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's pretty amazing. Those are beautiful.
Hopefully there's not too much glare. I like the one with the mailbox already. What's that one for? Oh.
Yep.
Carl and Ellie.
Those are so cool.
So that's not bad.
And it's a nice
Yeah, we'll
tin.
see you in August 1.
Yeah,
It's a nice tin too. So let's see. They have Up, Twilight Zone, Tower of Terror, The Little Mermaid, Indiana Jones, The Skeleton Dance, The Muppet Movie, Donald Duck, Marvel Comics, Disneyland, and Haunted Mansion.
Oh, and there's a patch too.
D23 patch.
A D23 patch.
So how cool is that?
That's very cool.
So I think for the 1 year renewal or new subscription is $99. You get 10 pins.
That's pretty cool.
How much would even a normal pin at $5? That's half your money right there, plus the membership. That's worth it. Hey, Disney Life for me. Keisha's jealous. I'm coming in September for the first time ever at Disney. Oh, that's awesome.
That is so cool.
And right after September will be the first time ever in.
I don't know if
that's right there.
Oh, I don't know what this was for.
That was just over the top of the D23
gotcha.
welcome.
Hi, Keisha.
I want one. That is the most pins of any collection that we have, right there.
We're not a very big pin collector. My mom is, though.
We've done very little pin trading.
Yeah.
Actually, most of our pins you can see right behind Ashley.
On the little board. Yeah.
What is it? Haunted Mansion, Orange Bird, and Toy Story Land when Toy Story Land opened. So we're going to talk about some traditions. It's a little harder to have Easter traditions now. What that is? D23. That's the Disney Fan Club.
Disney Fan Club.
They put on the different events and stuff. They have a big event coming in August to Anaheim. It's every 2 years there's the event, and this one is a 10-year anniversary. So
it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it should be fun. It's the expo is going to be kind of like a Comic-Con. Christmas aliens behind you in Orangeburg. That's our little collection, if you can see it. And like I said, we were part of Gold Family before.
We didn't realize, I guess, how many.
But we needed
D23 members there. There were, I think you had mentioned before about for Hollywood Studios' 35th anniversary.
They had a special.
And I got on at, it was
supposed to be 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, and by
1:01, 1 o'clock and 1 second.
1 second, it was sold out.
Yeah. Hey, Liz.
Hey, Liz.
Happy Easter. But we wanted to be official D23 members. We've been members through a partnership with friends.
Yeah, so this is awesome.
Plus, we wanted the pins.
Right.
Because we wouldn't have to renew until at the end of the year next year, and we wanted to have the pins before they were gone.
Yeah, and that was really nice for them to include us in their membership, so that was really good.
It was. Hit that like button.
Oh, thanks, Liz.
Liz is awesome. And she's good for, what do you call that word? Picking up stuff. Shopper.
Personal shopper?
Yeah, if you like the warehouse videos we do and she'll pick them up. Mailbox pin is a jam, yeah. I like that one. I noticed that one right away. I like that one, and I like the skeletal dance, the Haunted Mansion ones. Does anybody else have any Easter traditions they do? Because ours, we don't really have traditions anymore. It used to be we'd go over to my parents' house, and then we'd go over to your parents'. Mm-hmm. But now the kids are gone. They have their own lives. Are we going?
Leonard's asking if we're
we're going to D23. Mm-hmm. We'll be in Disneyland that whole week before D23.
Yeah, we have no idea what to expect.
Yeah, we didn't know
I
until
feel like it's going to be overwhelming, maybe.
we didn't know until Adam and the Woo's video the other day that they even had the water bilge ride.
I know. We're so not, we so don't know what all they have at Disneyland. So that's going to be awesome.
Oh, hey, Betty Jane.
Oh, thank you.
Hugs from Florida. We just
hopefully you guys warm up there.
Yeah, it's been like Jim could tell you, it's been a beautiful year so far here.
I will have to say though,
it was 69 degrees half the day today.
I know, but I walked into my mom's house this morning and she had her heat on. I'm like, whew, what are you doing? She's like, it was cold.
Where were we at to have the heat on too?
My mom's house.
Oh, that's right.
It was
when we dropped her off.
It was only in the 50s last night, but she had her heat on. So
Ruth Chris Steakhouse. I've eaten there once in Winter Park, and it was awesome.
Catherine's, everyone to mine for a roast. Oh, that's nice.
When was the last time you had roast lamb?
Not a very long time. And an Easter egg hunt too.
That's
with the
awesome.
granddaughters. That's so much fun. I love watching the
Hey,
kids.
Cena.
I love watching them because they get so excited trying to
like, especially the little ones.
I know.
When they're grabbing the Easter eggs and they're putting them in as they fall out and they keep picking up the same one.
Yeah, it's nice when they're little, but as they get older, they progress. We had to like mark the eggs with the initial of their name, so it was even.
Yeah. That or they get we had to go with the names on them because there
would be tears if like somebody else got more than somebody else. So
yeah, so they would be like, what?
Yeah, we started with the names on the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? But what were we going to talk about? Easter traditions, general traditions, D23, which that's what I'm really excited for. We've had it since Friday, and we haven't opened it.
I know, we saved it. It's pretty awesome. This is pretty cool. I know Liz is going to Disneyland too for her dad's 65th, which is awesome.
Yeah. 65th?
So, yeah,
awesome.
So she might go before us, so hopefully she can give us some hints on what to do.
Egg fight, sweet tap to top, so 2 Easter eggs. See, that's cool hearing about other people's traditions.
I know, I like that.
You know, that's awesome. Let's see.
And I set the Easter basket down, and the dog's trying to get into it right now. Trying to get the little stuffed animal peeps.
Yeah, anytime we get any kind of...
I mean, look at how cute he is.
They think it's their babies that they can chew up.
She thinks this is a baby for her. That's not your baby. You have babies all
So
over.
at Christmas time, when we have the stuffed animals that go around the tree, they had to learn for a while that they couldn't touch those.
But when we put the monorail track around the tree, and we put the stuffed animals in the middle, like they wouldn't cross the track.
No, because they know once they saw it running.
Yeah, they didn't like it, so we had a safe zone. Oh, she thinks she's going in late September or early October.
She should go in.
She's never been either.
Hey, Swamp Games, she should be going August with everybody else.
I know.
It's probably tough if you haven't gotten a room there for that week now.
Yeah.
It's D23, and we were talking the other day, it might have been on Jim's live stream or D&G's live stream that maybe the next big Star Wars real trailer is going to come in August.
That's possible.
Because they're going to have, it's Disney D23, they're going to have a lot of
Star Wars
Rise
stuff.
of Skywalker stuff there. It's going to be, that's what I'm excited for.
It's going to be all you.
All me?
Yeah, all you.
Yeah. It's probably going to be all me.
No, I think there'll be stuff. I always hear that there's like specialty merchandise to buy, to purchase.
Yeah, it's like what excuse me, like Comic-Con and all these other places they have the specialty merch, and that's what a lot of people are waiting.
I wonder if they have a character warehouse there.
I think they have an outlet. Juan talked about it last time. He was going to go buy it.
Oh, okay. To see what it was.
I think it might just be like it was a clearance or an outlet section inside of another store.
Oh, gotcha.
But you want to go to California and go to a warehouse?
I don't know. Liz should have warned us because we were not prepared. We were both off on Friday, and we weren't thinking. We just thought it was like a normal Friday, but it wasn't. It's Friday before Easter, and there's so many people. It was like Black Friday at the outlets.
Yeah, we actually we had to use the app to park because when we always check it when we go there, and they only had 3 spots left.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, grab a spot. Luckily, you did.
I know.
But somebody next to it, like 2-3 cars over, had got the spot and it clicked on the app. I'm here, and somebody else pulled in.
Somebody else pulled in.
And that's
that
was probably a fight. We didn't think so.
See, I'm willing to sleep on the floor in a sleeping bag. Yeah.
We'll probably go. Yeah, we'll probably do Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Because I have to for the Mandalorian and some of those other series. And if you Christy's not here, but Christy hasn't seen a lot of the Disney movies, classic ones. So if you haven't seen all the classic movies, once Disney Plus comes, you'll be able to see everything in Disney's library.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Plus all the shows and every Simpson episode.
Right. But yeah, I thought there was going to be a fight in the parking lot at the outlets.
And in the food court, it was just crazy.
It was crazy.
Because we went there on Black Friday. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, should have been a vlog alone. The parking lot. It was, and it took us at least.
It took 25 minutes.
25 minutes to leave the parking lot just to get out because there's only two ways in.
No, the thing that kept getting me mad is we had a car 3 cars up from us.
He was a taxi.
He was we didn't know it was a taxi at the time. He was waiting, trying to get somebody to a fare, but he was just letting everybody go in front of him.
So he's letting everybody go in front of him.
Like, and everybody behind us is beeping. So we literally sat in one spot for 10 minutes.
I should have vlogged that because people would have loved to have seen you.
Yeah, I was.
He was getting very upset.
Hey, Lauren and Craig. Good morning. Good Monday morning. It's already Monday morning there.
Oh wow.
Dang. I don't even want to think about Monday morning yet.
No.
Yeah, remember the old Saturday show at Walt Disney?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was it Walt Disney Presents or Wonderful World of Disney? They had the opening with Tinkerbell and all that.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it is though.
I remember that. But yeah, that could have been bad. I actually said to Ashley, I can see why people get road rage and stuff like that.
Just in the parking lot.
Yeah, and then he was not moving because once he got the person in the vehicle,
No, Marcel, you just don't. He was talking about Bob's too cool to get upset. No,
I only know a couple words in those situations.
When he's driving, he's like he thinks he's a NASCAR driver, so he gets very upset very fast.
We have 2 different driving styles.
Yeah, we do.
I have the driving style where if I'm going past a car, I only have to look. I already know I passed it.
It was,
and so far that's worked out for me.
It was Wonderful World of Disney.
Wonderful World of Disney.
Yes, thank you.
I knew it was one of those.
Thanks, one. Yeah.
But we're just having a good weekend.
It felt like a long weekend because we were off on Friday. I think that's what it was.
Friday we went over to there, and we went over to Walt Disney World, and it seemed.
Amelia says don't go postal.
No, I'm actually the work part of that postal. I can understand years ago why people went crazy because I've seen everybody in my post office cry at one point or another.
Yeah, he told me I would never make it at the post office.
I told her she'd cry.
He said I would cry.
Yeah, even my new sub has just cried, broke down. We had one the other day, last week, a new one that was crying, broke down. We've had people cry and just be in the middle of work and just leave.
Yeah.
So I love it though.
Chris says you guys drive the same way.
Yeah, I like if you know there's going to be traffic ahead, I want to get to the traffic as quick as I can. Then get slow down. Then be mad.
I've sat in the back seat with you driving, and I've got motion sickness.
So is Kylie. So is Drew. And I sat in the back when you were driving at one time, and I was like, I can understand why everybody complains because I-4 alone is just horrible. Hey, Emily. But if you've been on I-4, you already know that. I seen somebody post the other day, and I can't remember who it was, but said they showed a picture of the Daytona Speedway, and it says the only area of road in Florida not under construction.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's what it was, yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Speedway at I thought you were talking about the Speedway at no, at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, Magic Kingdom.
That makes no sense because it's all torn up. So it didn't.
I was like, here, look at this. Look at this. It says somebody says blah blah blah, and she's like, yeah.
That didn't make any sense to me. So.
See, Emily, what it was? Amelia said, I just missed it.
Oh, he's crying.
My hubby, yeah, they know. Yeah, we've. Yeah.
Have you cried? Have you teared up?
I've almost walked out.
Oh yeah, that.
I came close to walking out.
Several times.
Several times, even right before I became. Most people don't know in the post office, a lot of positions you're there for a year at least before you're regular. My position, I was there 9 years before I was regular, so I was part time. Some weeks, like when I started, I worked 1 day a week. The last 4 or 5 years there, I worked 60 hours a week.
Yeah, it was really hard. It was tough.
But I would.
Hi, Brandy and Dave.
Hey, Brandy and Dave. But I would get done first, and be the last one to go home.
Oh, Disney life for me. Tell them good night.
What's that?
They're putting down their kiddos. Their
Oh,
kiddo, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to be empty nesters.
Yeah.
We just have to worry about the dogs. So if anybody has a dog, you know that you have.
They're like
more
kids.
kids at home.
They're like kids too.
Chris's father-in-law was a postmaster. I've had, I kid you not, since I've been at this post office, 7 postmasters.
Mm-hmm.
And this one we've had now, she hasn't even been there a year yet. So we'll see.
We'll see how long she lasts. Yeah.
But ours.
Thank you so much, Jim. He's doing an awesome job.
Jim is
Yeah,
awesome.
he is. Raining Dave's here.
Jim does an awesome job. Jim.
Oh, somebody asked, have we ever did the Daytona Speedway tours?
We've done everything at Daytona Speedway. I've been up in the suites. I've been in the pits.
And it's actually hard to walk.
My brother's company actually used to put up all the scaffolding and stuff around the track for the cameras.
How much it's like the slope of the track.
Oh yeah,
it's hard
36 degrees.
It's harder to walk than you think it is.
Yeah, I've driven on the track, walked on the track, done all that. And since he doesn't do that anymore and we don't get in for free, we haven't went since.
Catherine says, wait for the grandkids, no more empty nesting, LOL.
We have to wait for the grandkids.
I know.
Did I say grandkids?
Grandkids. Well, in November she gets married, so.
I told Craig earlier, he said Lauren is in full shopping mode, extra suitcases.
Yes.
Hey, Joy, she just needs to buy the suitcases when she gets here like everybody else does when they go to the warehouses.
So he told me, Bob told me on the way, he's like, when we go to Disneyland in California, he's like, we can fit everything in one suitcase, right? I was like, no. I was like, everything that we're going to buy, like, it's not going to fit in one suitcase.
No, we'll just buy a suitcase when we're there.
No, we're taking 2 suitcases.
2 suitcases.
2
Because
suitcases.
we were watching a vlog on, was it Tokyo Disneyland or Shanghai?
Tokyo.
And they had the Darth Vader popcorn buckets.
And everybody kept saying they couldn't get it because they couldn't fit in their suitcase.
I was like, that's a carry-on.
And Bob was like, I just carried on around my neck.
Just like this lanyard here for Universal. I'd be like, that's that popcorn bucket on the plane.
Popcorn bucket.
There we go. It's on the plane. And I'd fill it with popcorn too.
And then something. They don't. They're just nice little wire.
I think that's what you use for like adding stuff to.
Or you can just wear them like that.
Yeah, you can decorate them or just wear them like
ears. That. I've been having a problem with my ears. I don't know if everybody else, but right behind here lately, it's been killing me with the Disney ears. They hurt so bad.
Karen said you gotta love a wedding.
Yeah.
We're in the part of the wedding we've never been in.
We've been planning this wedding for a long time, it feels like.
Yeah.
I'm down to the dresses. I'm looking for my dresses. Not till November.
That's what we did yesterday too.
We looked at dresses.
We went dress shopping.
Yeah, so we're looking at dresses, and it's just like, I just don't know. I just don't know what I want and what kind of length I want. So the struggle is real right now.
Jan will know one day.
Jan thinks they hurt too. I know.
Yeah,
she's talking about the ears, like behind.
Oh, the ears? I thought she was talking about when Jordan gets married.
No, we still have a long time for Jordan.
Hope so.
I know. And congratulations to Jordan. Jordan,
you
show
him how you store your ears at home?
No.
No?
I mean.
Somebody asked.
Oh, how I store them right now? Yeah. Right now they're sitting on the floor, but I mean, I don't know how many I have.
Yeah.
And this is our hack. This is actually just an oatmeal
container.
Oatmeal container. We emptied it. Just fabric, got the fabric, and hot glued it on because I can't sew. So that's all we did.
It's a little DIY, and it holds 1, 2.
But they stay on there pretty well.
The bigger the ears are, like these, the less it holds.
Oh, these light up.
Yeah, those light up.
Those light up.
And Slinky Dog doesn't light up.
No.
But these right here, the rose gold.
Oh, at the Character
$12.99 at the Character Warehouse.
Yeah, $12.99 at the Character Warehouse.
But you could probably fit 8 of them on this, and we have 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and all the other ears she has on the floor too.
Yeah. I just wish Disney would get different headbands because they hurt my head.
But this is like she was talking about. This is the same one she has on her head almost.
Kylie actually made those for me.
And Kylie made that for her.
Mm-hmm.
But this one has fabric.
I know, that's a nice headband.
Because it has something, so
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah.
So now Nellie thinks all that stuff's for her. Yeah, we were thinking of ways like to put them on the wall and
Yeah,
all
we're
that.
thinking of like a shoe rack to hang them, or.
And then we just happened to have, I don't know if it was oatmeal or cream or wheats or whatever, and it was almost that size. And we said, well, what if we put fabric around it?
Because we thought of like the styrofoam rolls.
Yeah.
So we're like, well, that's a little expensive, and then we just kept thinking of different ideas, like what's round that you could just slip them on.
Mine are on the edge of a USPS flap. Well, you can get all those boxes are free, so you can get plenty of those.
I do have a lot of ears.
You have lots of ears, yeah.
I'd have to count them. I don't know. But
I'd say there's 35 to 40 of them.
And I have my eyes on like 3 of them right now on Etsy to buy for Disneyland.
Oh yeah. Are you wearing ears at the wedding? No, Jan.
Oh, that would be nice, Jen, right?
But Kylie probably wouldn't be surprised if you did.
She probably wouldn't.
She probably wouldn't. She said I can't film it though.
Oh yeah, she did say that.
She doesn't want me to vlog her wedding, which I wouldn't do anyway, because.
Yeah, the poodle noodle. Yeah, that's what we were thinking of too. That'd be good too.
But there's all kind of do-it-yourself hacks you can do.
Oh, thank you, Donna. She's doing so good.
What's that?
Yeah. Just being a mom.
Yeah. Kind of stinks. Ashley gets got tomorrow off too. Her work had a 4-day weekend.
I did. I'm so lucky.
It's like one of the few holidays that the post office doesn't take off, which kind of stinks. But
you guys get President's Day, and we don't get President's Day.
MLK Day. We get a lot of days.
Yeah.
We get between leave, vacation days, and that. It's not bad.
Mm-mm.
But we're still blocked out for another week at Disney. We were hoping they were gonna.
Is it another week?
Yeah, it's through the 27th.
You checked?
It's that way through Universal too. Well, you're blocked out Universal for another week. I'm not. Jan is too.
Jan. Yeah.
I see Jan at first. I see there's 2 Jans. I gotta look to see who it is. Whew.
That's okay, because on Friday we went to the resorts.
We went to Polynesian,
Grand Floridian,
and Contemporary.
Contemporary. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
AP invite for what?
Resort goals. Oh, for the
Between the
extra magic hours.
Typhoon Lagoon and that. Yeah, we got the Magic Kingdom one.
Yeah, we're gonna do Magic Kingdom.
We're gonna do Typhoon Lagoon on the Saturday, but it wasn't available.
By the time that we got the that I was able to get on there, the Typhoon Lagoon for that Saturday was sold out.
Yeah, he showed up a few minutes late. But for me, if it comes out during the week, I don't look at anything until I get off of work.
I know. I was doing it.
That's like when Avengers Endgame came out. They started selling tickets. I was at work. I couldn't get them until after work, and that's why we didn't get any of the better showings.
So I was at work when I got the email. Yeah, I think it's the 28th. It's a Sunday, I believe.
The 28th, yeah.
I got the email and I was like, "Oh, I can't talk right now. I'm trying to get."
And it's Sunday from 11 to 1, right? Or something?
It's very late.
Like 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be
late
night.
night. Yeah.
But I would have been excited to go to Typhoon Lagoon because we went there.
But their emails are so random as when they come out, so you never know.
Yeah. Plus, I get something.
I think they did that on purpose.
Does anybody get one from Disney Tips? Do you get that one too?
No.
I got one that's Disney Tips.
What's that? What do they give you?
Disney Tips.
I know, but is it like, does it alert you?
I don't know. Let me see.
Like, hey, the pass holder event email is coming out or stuff like that.
It may, but I always delete them.
Oh, well, then that's good. That helps you out, right?
It doesn't really. Disney Tip News. Best fix at Disney World. It shows you different foods.
Oh, just like what's come out, what's new. Yeah.
It's probably somebody's blog.
Jim's going on Friday night.
We have in-game tickets for Thursday at 8 p.m. in 3D.
Yeah, we have.
And she doesn't like 3D.
I'm not big on 3D, but I'm.
Well, you don't. I wouldn't say you don't like it. It just gives you.
It gives me a headache, but I'm gonna power through it.
Yeah.
It's going to help because it's in a nice theater.
And I probably might go live right after and do a instant review without spoilers.
And I'll probably want to come home and go to sleep.
Yeah. So she may drive home while I'm going.
Our theater is really nice. It has the reclining chairs, and where it's so reclined out that even if somebody walks in front of you, you don't have to move your chair,
Yeah.
which
Plus
is really nice.
They're wide too.
They're wide chairs.
It's almost like two small kids could sit side by side in them easily.
Bye, Jan.
Gotta go get.
Tell Jordan we
Be
said
safe.
hi. Love you guys.
We'll see them when? Summer?
Yeah.
Probably this summer, yeah. But yeah, we actually took her mom around. It's called Daytona 1. It's a whole area that the France family or NASCAR built across from Daytona Speedway that has a huge Bass Pro Shop, P.F. Chang's, Game Time, Oklahoma Joe's, and a bunch of other restaurants and hotels. And they built it right across from the Speedway, which it's beautiful. And then the movie theater is just...
It's a really nice movie theater.
It's the nicest movie theater.
And you get to select your seats before you go. So
every seat you have to select.
Yeah, so you don't have anxiety of like, I got to get there early so I can make sure I have my seat. So we already have it, so that's always good.
Ooh, IMAX. I would like to see it in IMAX. We haven't seen a movie in IMAX in a while. I think the last IMAX movie we saw was at Kennedy Space Center, right?
Yeah,
the one
but
they showed there.
I think they have IMAX on iDrive in Orlando.
Yeah, over by Point Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might have been there for a Pirates of the Caribbean movie years ago. We're making years to the 3D show. The two idiots will cancel each other out. See, Jim's smart. Jim's smart.
That's true, because it will be pushing on my head, and so I won't get the headache.
We live an hour away from Disney. We live over 5 minutes from Daytona Beach.
I don't know. Has anybody else here ever had somebody ask when they've had their ears on if they could take them off? When you were in for some show?
On a ride, yeah. Has anybody ever been wearing ears and somebody asked you to take them off?
We went to
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror, and when you're in the room
where the Twilight Zone,
where they show the Twilight Zone on the TV, that's like up high. It's not like some lady behind me says, "Excuse me, can you please take off your ears because
that's not the best part.
I can't see." What was the best
There was
part?
like 10 people.
And
there was only 10 people in the whole room.
10 people in the room.
All she had to do was step to the side of you.
Like, she could have stepped aside of me and like seen it, and I was like, okay. I mean, it was just.
Oh, Lisa's talking about moving to the Orlando area? There was plenty of homes being built. We take 429 a lot now to go to Disney when the traffic is bad, and there's a lot of homes going up on that backside.
Yeah, 429.
The Apopka,
or in Davenport. I know
a lot of people live in Davenport.
But you still have some traffic you have to deal with, just not as much.
Yeah, because I think the last time we went, it took an hour and a half to get there.
We have to like go straight through downtown.
Yeah. Because if anything happens on either the toll 417 or 429, we have to take I-4.
Yeah. Donna says they asked her daughter to take Samantha to take her ears off on Star Tours.
No, a ride like that, I can see.
I don't know about that. It's not like it's. What if it's a really tall person? You can't ask them to shrink down in their seat.
Can you be shorter, please?
Can you please be shorter? I mean.
And I don't know about you, but that's always going to happen to me. There's always going to be somebody tall sitting in front of me.
I don't know. I just
always happens.
Was like amazed because there wasn't hardly anybody in the room, and like we were all spread out. But
the room could hold 50 people. There was less
just
than 10.
standing and like standing right behind me.
Well, the way it is, if you know Tower of Terror, they had the TV here and the door you go in through here. She didn't want to move from that door.
She didn't want to move from the door.
She just wanted to be there. Brandy was asked for Flight of Passage.
Yeah, I could see maybe because they
might fall off.
Fall off. They're so strict on that ride with everything.
I know they were when it first opened. They checked everything.
Yeah, they're so strict.
They used to actually have somebody walk back and make sure nobody had a camera or anything sticking out of their bags or anything.
I like that, Amelia.
What?
Have a magical day would have been her response.
That's like she doesn't. I don't know how you feel about this. What I say to people now, I tell them to have the day they deserve. So let karma sort that out.
It's up to them how their day is going to go.
Because I had somebody at work the other day, and I told her, and she's a real delight, and she said something. I said, "Have the day you deserve," and I walked away. So hopefully, her night was perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody's had something at work happen before, right?
Oh, thanks, Ellen. So they're currently packing up their house in Maine, which is a beautiful area. We were just there. It was beautiful.
Oh, Winter Garden too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maine's nice too.
Yeah. There's.
We want to get back up to Maine.
Yeah. Just a different season. I want to see a different season.
We want to get up there for the changing of the leaves.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
But there's a lot of people moving to Florida. It is beautiful. The weather.
1,500 people a week.
Wow. That's
according to
like all in Florida or just Central Florida?
Central Florida, the mayor of Orange County.
That's a lot.
I think I said it last week. I think it was Karma. Yeah.
Per week?
1,500 people. I think it was per week. Or was it? It wasn't per day because that just seems crazy.
Yeah, it must have been per week.
But there is a ton of, when you go to the backside of Disney, back where they have all their new
they're crazy. They're building like crazy
solar
out
panels.
there. Yeah.
The houses back there, just there's one spot here on 429.
And apartment buildings. They're building a ton of apartment buildings out there.
I was talking about the one spot that you hit the top of the hill. And if most people think of Florida being flat, you go back there, it actually seems like you're in a different state because it's so hilly, but you can see every park and everything from the parks right from that road.
Yeah.
They're all in a line, like the Spaceship Earth, Tower of Terror, Contemporary, all that you can see from there.
Lisa wants to know how we think of the Guardians of the Galaxy at California. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, that's what one of the things we're really excited for.
And I want to make sure I see all the stuff that's out. So we're gonna have to do it a couple times.
Yeah.
The queue area.
Oh, in case anybody didn't know, also, I told you yesterday or this morning. Runaway Railroad just got pushed back to next spring.
Wow.
So I know a lot of people were hoping that would be open too during when Star Wars opens. That way, it's something else for people to do. But now they're talking sometime in spring next year.
Doesn't seem like a lot they're working on it, but I know it's inside, so we can't see anything. But
We're in their new Guardians or
No.
Runaway. Yeah, it's so big inside there. Who knows what they're doing?
yeah, you have no idea what they're doing because it looks on the same on the outside.
And the same thing with Guardians at Epcot. You can see the coaster track or the tunnel where it's going to shoot out into the big room, but that's all you can see.
Right.
Because even inside of that building now, even if you get the right angle, it's so cut off and dark that you can't see inside.
Amelia wants to work at the Disney and the chocolate place.
Chocolate.
Those
Then we get
Easter
some
eggs.
chocolate in there.
Yeah, those Easter eggs that we saw this weekend, they smelled amazing.
The best smelling ones were at Beach Club.
Yeah. Because
I think
it was
most
in
of
a
the
more
ones,
confined space, but the Grand Floridian is such an open space, you couldn't smell it as well.
but I think the Grand Floridian ones, a lot of those they had last year.
Yeah.
So
There was a couple ones when you first walk in were all new, but the ones on the back were all
the claw game.
they've had
was
them.
new.
They've had them last year.
Yeah, they're beautiful though, and we haven't got the yacht club yet, and there might be one other one.
They're at the other. I think all the resorts have them.
Polynesian didn't.
Had one.
Which one?
The little egg. Remember
There's two of them.
Sushi
Up in
station?
Kona Island Sushi.
Yeah.
They had a Moana one and Maui one from Moana, and the other one was just like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
But they didn't have a big display like everyone else has.
No.
But they do have Pineapple on Eye, Trader Sam's, and Ohana. So
I know we need to go to Trader Sam's again.
yeah, we were there too early. We were gonna try the was it key lime margarita, but we did try the new Tafiti cone. Is that Marissette? Happy Easter. Did I get it right? Marissette Colosso?
I hope so.
If I'm butchering it, I'm sorry, but I butcher everything.
If anybody's been to it's not called Trader Sam's in California, is it?
I think it is.
Oh. If anybody's been there, let us know.
I don't
I'm
think it's like
excited
Grotto Grug.
I'm excited to try that.
Yeah, Trader Sam's is awesome.
Yeah.
And we were actually going to go to the backside of it just to get to the key lime margarita, but it didn't open for
it didn't open.
like 2 more hours. And if you've seen the weather that went through everywhere across the whole country, it came through. That would have been the time it came through Disneyland.
Yeah, it was getting dark.
I mean Disney World. What is it, Disneyland?
Because we've been talking about it.
But it was we were in pretty bad weather driving home for probably 25 miles.
Yeah.
And it was
the backside of water.
They do have the backside of water there.
They do. I
From
mean,
that outside waterfall. You'd have to get like right up against the rock to see the
and then
backside
kind
of
of
water.
peer around it.
You'd probably get pretty wet. Hey, tip of the ears. Happy Easter, Tony and Lisa.
Congratulations to them. They just bought a new house. That's awesome. exciting. Very exciting. You guys are doing great. Good for them.
We talk about all the time.
What's
about
that?
Moving somewhere or downsizing, or we even had an idea at one point we were going to move into a fifth wheel
He
and
was
be
trying.
fifth wheel vloggers.
He was trying to talk me into it, but I said, "Where would all our Disney stuff go?
Where would everything go? Just the stuff in that closet would be more than
all our Christmas decorations, everything. Like, where would you store all that stuff?
Yeah, that'd be insane."
So he thinks that we could.
I don't think they'd make a fifth wheel big enough for what we need.
No, for all of our collectibles. Just my ears. Like, where would I put all my ears?
Then you'd have to get storage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try the key lime margarita.
Yeah, me too.
Real slice of magic. How you doing? Happy Easter.
I love how Disney is being so inventive and coming up with new stuff to try.
They have to.
I mean, they do have to.
Because they've been stale for so long.
The same old, same old.
What did they have for years? Just regular? And they still need to do something here with the popcorn.
Oh, like in Tokyo, how they had the. They do have flavored popcorn in Epcot.
Epcot, but it's the same 3 flavors they've had.
That's what they do at Tokyo too.
No, they have all different kinds.
I mean, they do. You're saying like at Magic Kingdom, you went different.
Yeah, well, even people have been to Disneyland. They have different kind of churros too.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless that's just a Cars Land thing where they have over there where they have all them different crazy churros.
James getting a travel trailer too, but not full time.
See, we were gonna do it Disney Trailer Park. Yeah, we actually looked into all of it.
Catherine wants to know what a fifth wheel is.
Fifth wheel is an RV that has the same setup as like a semi. The front comes up and it has a little pin that hooks into the back of your truck, and you need a bigger truck to pull it. To pull it, yeah, it does. It's a pull trailer. It's the bigger pull trailers, and you'll see them on the back of the trucks because the front of it, instead of being square like this, will be cut off so it fits over the bed of your truck, and then it hooks in.
Yeah,
that's a fifth wheel.
I doubt we could do that though.
Yeah, we'd have to get. I'd have to get a new truck.
It'd be nice to have one just for recreational use. To stay at Disney.
Toffee popcorn. Well, yeah, toffee popcorn, but they do have.
Catherine's asking, what's a semi?
What's a semi? A tractor trailer, a big truck.
They might call it something different.
They
might call it something different.
A lorry? Is that what do they call it?
I don't know.
What's a lorry in England? What's a big tractor trailer that pulls trailers?
That you haul products.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Orange chocolate like she sent us, which was very good. How long have we lived in Florida?
I'm a Floridian.
All my life so far.
No, you haven't.
Well, besides being in the service and being born up north. Yeah, no.
You haven't lived all your life. You weren't born here.
She was born here, but you haven't lived here either.
Oh, she said here. Lori, yes.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
Yeah, very good. I didn't know.
Sometimes I know random stuff. If she would have asked me something smart, like Mac in the Cars movies. Yeah, like Mac in the Car. That's perfect, Jim.
Yes, thank you.
Like, was that John Ratzenberger who does his voice? What was I thinking? What were you just talking about?
Flying Scots. He drives lorries and buses. He would be a great Disney bus driver. You guys can move here and be a Disney bus driver.
I would like to hear his voice on the monorail.
I know, right? I'd love to hear him talk.
I wish I could do the Scottish accent like that and welcome to Monorail Green.
No,
because we had somebody on Monorail this weekend, and everybody's like, what did he say? He's like, oh, welcome to Monorail. And Ashley, I don't think he knows what Monorail is.
He didn't even know what color. He's like, welcome to Monorail Coral. Yeah. And I was like, he didn't even know what monorail he was on.
We got on it one night, and the guy says, welcome to the train.
Yeah, welcome to the train. Everybody's like, what?
And he's like, oh, sorry, it's Monorail Green.
Just kidding.
Hey, Chris.
Catherine
said, we're wearing the shirts Chris made us.
Love them so much.
And I was on Spreadshirt today getting it set up, and I need to have my guy make a higher quality one for that.
Graphic?
Yeah. They said it was close, but it needs to be perfect.
And Catherine, don't be sorry for the questions. We love them.
What's that?
She said sorry for all the questions.
Oh, don't worry. You got questions, we'll answer them as long as we can. Because
we're interested about where you guys live too. So
yeah,
that's how it's awesome.
Yeah, like that was my first thing. I was like, I'm wondering what the weather is there. And then he said it's Monday morning. I'm like, it's probably dark.
It's probably dark.
Probably dark. Because I lived in Germany for 2.5 years. You lived there for 3.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in Washington State. I lived in Massachusetts. I lived in Oklahoma. And I lived here.
Yeah.
You've lived in more places.
Yeah. Hi, Chris.
But Florida, I've been in Florida grew up here since I was 5, went through school, went in the Army for a few years, got out and been here ever since.
Yeah. Jim's doing such an awesome job.
Jim is awesome. The Tron construction going, it's going. It's still going to be, I think they're targeting 2021 for that, but it's going to look awesome.
Oh, Amelia was born in Heidelberg, Germany. So was that through must be military maybe?
I was stationed in Schweinfurt, Germany, same as her.
We just like missed each other.
I was there and left, and then you went like 6 months later for 3 years. I was on Leadward. Were you on the other one? You were on Leadward. Was that the barracks they were associated with, or the other one? Con?
Leadward.
Yeah. It's the places in there. Lived in Yakima. I was in Yakima, Washington too. Because I was when I was in the service in the Army in Tacoma, we go out to the field in Yakima, and I was thinking it was is Yakima with all the sagebrush? Because whatever it was, I was like highly.
Somebody's asking what part of Mass?
Lowell, Mass, right next to Dracut, Lowell, whatever's in that area. I've only been there once since I was 4 or 5, and that was in February.
William, tell him thank you. Her dad and her hubby were in the military.
In the military?
Yep, thank you.
Thanks for their service.
Where did Chris wants to know where we met? We met on
Match.com.
Match.com actually when like first came out.
And we had talked and messaged for a while, and then one night just worked out, and then the next day I was off. We were off Match.com. Pretty much the next day. Something like that, right? And we were married 2 days later.
We were married 2 days later.
A year later. Military police officer.
Wow. I can see that. I can see him being a military police officer. Yeah, I had originally went in when I signed up because I was a lifeguard here in Volusia County out of high school, and I had signed up to be a lifeguard in the service, and they did away with it. They did away with the MOS. Then I was going in for military intelligence, but I'd have to go to school for Russian. And I was like, that's not going to happen. So I went in artillery because they gave a big bonus. Went into artillery, basic training, got out of there. Then I was in armor for 2 years, and then I was in charge of supply. Only did my MOS for like 3 months the whole time I was in there. Yeah,
That's how the service is. Born in Scotland. Devon, I've heard of Devon before. Military police, that's awesome.
Yes.
Didn't they have to be a certain height in the U.S. military police?
I don't know.
I thought the guys had to be at least 5'10" or taller. So I just missed it. They're like, you can't be a cop. Which is funny because a lot of people when I was in thought I was. It was weird. Isn't that weird?
Because you always had a serious expression.
I don't know. I had a nice car. Maybe, I don't know. When I was in.
I don't know.
You don't know. You didn't see that car when I had it.
I didn't see it. Nope.
But I went to basic training in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and got to see a tornado in Tornado Alley. And that was the craziest thing. We were out in the field, and boom, tornado. And as quick as it came, it was gone. Didn't affect anything. It was weird. Yeah, was it Yakima?
We're coming up on how many years?
27.
No. So we've been married.
15.
Yes. We're 27.
I was just guessing.
No, you just.
I knew what it was.
Yeah.
15 and 16. Known for 16, married for 15.
Yep.
I even remember the date.
That's good. I'm glad you remember it. Why you said?
Is she asleep?
Yeah, she's asleep.
This dog there is just like.
She's tired.
Any other questions or anything?
She's had a busy day.
There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I think it was a Runaway Railroad. I talked about that. Star Wars Land.
I told you to write everything down.
Well, I like to hear other people's traditions too, and like even like a normal like tradition too. You know what I mean? Like ours. What's a tradition we do every year?
For Easter?
No, for anything.
For anything?
Yeah. New Year's. We celebrate New Year's.
Well, I mean,
35 years married.
wow.
May 5th.
That's awesome.
Oh, if it was May 4th, I could have said May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
But the 5th is good too.
Brandy and Dave.
First episode of Game of Thrones. My thoughts were it was a setup episode, pretty much.
You can
She's only on season 7,
you
episode
can talk
1.
about it.
But I liked it. It set up a lot, and I think tonight's episode will be setting up more stuff, and then we'll get to the action in the 3rd episode. She just saw, what was it? Tommen threw himself out of the window. And what happened before that?
Oh, did I wake you up? You're awake!
Oh, Battle of the Bastards.
That was like
44 years, and
that's awesome.
that's awesome.
Chris.
You can get him to sleep on the sofa, actually.
Yeah. She's like a baby.
She did not like Battle as a...
I thought it was very
Because she didn't like the horses getting hurt.
I know, I didn't like the horses. I mean, I know they didn't really get hurt, but it was just so violent.
I used to be a big Walking Dead fan. I actually read the comics since issue 3 came out. And the TV, I didn't like what they did with the TV, and I just stopped watching Walking the Dead. Because I like the book better than the movie. And then I just stopped reading the book too.
Amelia asked, like Dapper Day or Easter Day, your favorite day. We've actually never been to Magic Kingdom on Easter. We've always been blacked out. We've always seen the Easter Bunny. It looks cute.
Yeah. Dapper Day is awesome.
But the crowds at the parks on Easter are just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how it was today because I didn't look. But I like Dapper Day. We've been to...
Dapper Day's fun. I like to see all the creative people and their costumes, as well as the Mickey's Not So Scary. There's some really good costumes.
They call that what, bounding?
Yeah.
When you're, like, if you wanted to be Ariel in a dress, you'd get the same colors. So it's her. It's not Ariel, but it's in the vein of Ariel.
Right.
Like if I wanted to do Jack, I could do Jack. I'd just do the same suit that he wears.
Catherine, only 32 years married.
What'd she say? I have to get less from her.
That's pretty awesome too. 32 years.
Marriage is tough.
It is tough.
It's always the hardest job you'll ever have.
Yep. It's always a work in. It's always a work in progress.
Yeah, it is, and it's the stages of it.
I like to say we balance each other out pretty well, because when he's crazy, he can calm me down. When I'm crazy, I can calm him down.
But our first marriages were totally different from this one.
Yeah. So I mean,
we've never actually had a fight.
Yeah.
In 16 years, we've never actually had a fight, which, you know, some marriages or some relationships are fighting all the time. And
for Mickey's Not So Scary, we almost actually bought a costume. Millie's asking, what are we bounding for? Mickey. We actually almost bought
got one.
Yeah, we lost Star Wars.
Yeah, she was getting a Rey
shirt. And
I was getting the Resistance.
Because it's
X-Wing
so
fighter
hard here in Florida because it's so stinking hot.
Yeah.
Like those people that are in those, like, all dressed up. I mean, it's amazing because you are sweating.
Yeah, I don't know how those people, you got to give them a lot of credit to it because that time of the year you step out of the house and the humidity and everything, you're just
even the kids in their uniform are costumes.
Oh, the kids' uniforms are crazy.
Uniforms.
Remember we saw the whole one last year, the whole family was Ursula, Sebastian.
Yeah, I like it when
the whole family. It was just awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
I've seen some good Mike and Sully ones. Good.
Yeah.
What's it? Baymax. I saw a good Baymax one once. See a lot of Orangebird. You're gonna see a lot of Orangebird this one too.
The dresses, yeah.
And how about all those girls can wear all those dresses that they have for sale? We missed last. What was it?
It was
Dapper Day in November because we just got off the cruise.
Yeah, we missed it.
And getting home, getting everything else, there was only one day left of it, and there was no way we could have made it over there, which stunk.
Yeah.
But we'll make it to this one, right? Will we? Well, when is it? Does anybody know the dates for this year's Dapper Day?
I want to say they should be
in May.
coming up, right?
Because last year was it April or May?
I don't know. It should be coming up.
Because I know 2 years ago was our first ever Disney vlog that we did. I've only been married 2 years.
That's awesome, though. 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years is anytime anybody that can find somebody who's willing to live with them.
I know.
It's a pretty good thing. You know, I know I have friends that have never been married and probably will never be married.
Somebody's asking how often do we go to Disney? We've actually probably go
every weekend.
Every weekend.
We'll go to some port, or if it's not Disney that weekend, we'll go to Universal.
Yeah, Catherine said they dressed up as Pooh and Tigger and Eeyore and never again had to leave early. I thought we were going to faint. It was so hot. It's true. It's so hot.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
wonder,
see
I wonder if there's costumes that have the fans in them that blow the air in them.
Those dinosaurs.
Stuff
I don't think
like
you
that.
can wear them though.
That would be good to wear because it feels like you have air blowing.
But you can't wear them.
What if it was just like a suit, like a sumo?
Oh yeah, a suit. Yeah.
But you can paint one of those sumo ones that look like a suit.
It can't cover your face though.
Yeah. It has a fan built in. Orange Bird, everything here. Yeah, orange. There's nothing wrong with Orange Bird.
So there's another route to Disney from Daytona other than I-4 that is
toll-free.
No, fortunately no. I-4 is the only way.
For what?
Go to Disney from instead of I-4.
Well, you can go I-4, or you can go 95 down to 528 and cut over. But you can take I-4. Once you get into Sanford, you can either split off on the 417 and go around Orlando. It comes out right at Disney. Or you can do the same thing going down 46 towards 429, which is 10 miles off of I-4 before you get on the toll road and you head around. What?
My arm's hurting.
Oh, yeah. She's a heavy little dog. Spring Dapper Day, Saturday, April 27th.
So
I think is there something going on the 27th?
I think we're blacked out.
That's the last day of blackout, right?
Yeah, so we should be able to go.
So Epcot's the 28th.
Yeah, maybe we'll see Jim there. We have yet to see Jim at the park.
T-shirts this year. What's that?
Yes, that T-shirt's wearing it.
Oh yeah, you can do the bounding with a T-shirt.
Yes, people are very creative with their Halloween shirts.
The one we have right now is super simple.
Yeah. Well, it says Bob and Ashley, right?
No, the one we got for Mickey's Not So Scary.
Was the one from last year?
Which one was that?
Okay.
She'll get it. You're not getting a new one, are you? No. Because I would have just gave it away and told you what we were doing. I'm really bad at that. Literally, this closet she's going into, half of the closet is just Disney shirts and Disney shirts and what else? Oh yeah, that one. This is our first one.
I really like this one because I love the hitchhiking ghost. They're my favorite.
That was when our channel was just Bob and Ash.
But I really like
our channel name is, our YouTube channel name is Bob and Ash. I think it's .c or /c/ excuse me. Sponsored by D&G Explorers. It tastes great.
Also,
really.
Friday, April 6th, Dapper Day Eve, outing to Disney Springs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Have they always done it in Disney Springs?
I don't know. That might be new.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had those made on what, Etsy? She had those made on Etsy.
Bye,
Night, Ellen.
Thank you for shopping.
Oh yeah, we haven't done a Game of Thrones get together, but I know Kylie and Max were gonna go to the one
to a party
where they were gonna dress up, and she was gonna dress as Gilly, and he was gonna dress as Sam. That would have been cute.
Everybody, make sure you check out More Sunshine, please. His channel is awesome.
He goes live Tuesday nights at 7:30.
Yes, and he might be a guest
on one of our shows.
Yeah,
and sometimes we're both on D&G shows on Wednesday, or I can't remember if we've been on Jim's yet.
I think you have. Maybe?
I've been on so many other shows like Rob Fuzz and those guys, Dole Whip Dad, Brandy and Dave.
Brandy and Dave, yeah, check them out. They're awesome as well.
But there's going to be a lot of times
Amelia.
Bye Amelia, that Ashley can't make it.
Yeah.
And should I say this? No, I said the other way.
What?
I misspoke the other day on was it D&G's live stream?
Yeah.
They had said something. I said Ashley doesn't really like being on live streams, and she was watching. She said that, and I was like, I didn't say that, and she's like, yeah, you did. But what I meant is, Ashley out of the two of us is more. What is it?
Yeah, his
structured.
Way, yeah, like it drives me insane. Like if he doesn't have anything to talk about, he's like, "Well, we'll just go on there and just talk about it."
I'm famous for winging it.
But I'm more like, I want to know like what we're gonna say, because sometimes I don't know what you're gonna say. So
I don't know what I'm gonna say.
I know.
Because you can ask Jim and these guys. We did a Disney Wars where we had to defend.
And he didn't tell me the rules. Like
I can tell her anything.
We're on a Disney rules.
We had to defend Epcot, right?
We had to defend Epcot. But he didn't tell me that, so I didn't have any facts or anything. And
I was making up my facts.
Yeah. So I like.
But they said, do you want to prepare? And I was like, no, I'll just wing it.
I like to be more structured, and you don't.
I like to see what I can actually remember and if it's actually right. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's. I say it. I don't know if it's right.
You do have a lot of useless knowledge in you.
Crazy information that I'm like.
You do.
Why don't I remember that?
Good night, Amelia.
What did we eat for dinner the other day? I don't know, but I know what happened in 1984, a football score.
Yeah.
What the.
Yeah, so that's what he meant by, and we like the opportunity to give other people as well to come on here and talk.
I like this live thing because you interact.
Yes.
I was making up my facts.
Dave, he was making up his facts.
That's like if you've seen the giveaway.
I was trying to use my cell phone to like look stuff up, and he's just like blah 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 blah.
When we first started out, remember the one time we went to the Magic Kingdom and I literally looked up so much information and had pictures of everything on my phone. I got there and I go, I'm not doing this. I remembered a couple things like about the utilidors and how the Magic Kingdom they weren't buried, it was built up and all that. I just went with that. I don't know. But when I did the coaster video, I did have facts. So I can't say I didn't wing that one. I went with my facts. And we went by it today and we're kind of curious because we couldn't see it. Couldn't see the top of it, so we don't know if that abandoned coaster in Daytona is still up or if they've taken it down.
Yeah.
See, Karen loves the live vlogs. I love them too because you never know what you're gonna get.
Right.
There's some funny moments.
Especially with Bob.
Especially because I'm probably more low keyed on the live streams because.
I was staring at my dog. I think she needs to go out. She's sitting at the door. I'll be right
back. There's a dog next door. But who's like more like Ashley, who likes to structure everything, and me, I like to wing it. Like if you see our videos, this one that's gonna come out this week where we did the monorail crawl and we went to all the resorts to see the eggs and tried out the Tafiti cone at Pineapple and I. That was Ashley's idea. My idea is let's go to the park and we'll shoot a video, and we get what we get. And I've done it now where, if you remember, we've talked about, we both went to the park and filmed the same thing from different angles. When I was first editing vlogs, I was editing 3 or 4 hours worth of footage, trying to get it down to a 15, 20, 30-minute video. Now, like when you see our Character Warehouse videos, the one we just put out yesterday, I only cut 25 seconds at the most. And that's just, maybe because I've you may have noticed this. Ashley hates it. I freehanded our last 4 videos.
Yeah, you guys let us know if you can tell or not.
Because I'm like, I think my hand's steady enough.
I don't think it's steady at all.
Because when you have it on when I have it on this, where's my tripod?
It might be in the bag.
No, I got a different tripod. Like when I have it on this tripod. The camera on this tripod, I tend to not look through the screen as much and see the difference on these. This is what I usually used to do the Character Warehouses with, but it still feels like, so now the camera's not in here. We actually took the camera to Best Buy yesterday, and this is gonna stink for us. We got dust inside of the lens, and they'll fix it because we bought the Geek Squad thing. But it ends on April 30th, and we need the camera back on the 9th, and they said they couldn't get it back until possibly after the 9th. So I was like, oh. Somebody said they're absolute planner.
Yes,
Structure
I'm a
gal.
planner.
Karen's not a planner. I need structure. Well, some things you need structure in. When we shoot videos, I'm not really. I just like to wing it.
Yeah.
And I like to wing my facts.
Yep. And check out Flying Scots too. I know they have some videos out too. I love seeing their videos because I love seeing that part of I've never seen bear.
That too, and you like seeing them because they just started doing them. And
I know they're so.
they're
It's awesome.
It's so awesome when somebody's starting a channel, and you can see you could probably see a difference from our first excitement, and it's that learning stage. It's like like when you're just married, it's that honeymoon stage, or you're still nervous, you're still and you probably shoot way too much like we used to do. I was telling when you were gone, we used to shoot hours of footage.
Yeah, and now we're pretty spot on with what we shoot. We use pretty much everything we say.
Yeah.
There's not too many times that we don't start an intro and redo it. We just.
I'll be like, I can work with that. I can edit it.
I can work with that.
But somebody asked one time, will you do blooper videos? We don't have a lot of bloopers.
No.
It's amazing, but the only bloopers we've had recently is I've gotten. I don't know if anybody else has a G7X. I've gotten memory card error, and I've lost some good footage.
Mm-hmm. Like
Yen at Epcot when she did the whole explained all the eggs. Lost all that.
We just like to try to be transparent. We are who we are. This is what we are. So.
Marissa asked how long we've been doing this. It is 2 years right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this week or next week. Because next week is Dapper Days, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Dapper Days was our first Disney vlog that was a kind of a vlog where we said more than 2 words. Was the Epcot Extravaganza that we did, and we actually shot it and talked in the dining room. Remember?
I know that was so.
That was a lot of talking.
That was bad. It was really bad.
And we did a cruise review after one. Remember?
I forgot about that.
We sat for 45 minutes and just talked, and it's a 45-minute video.
Yeah, that was bad.
But we've been 2 years because our first videos were just music.
That is true. You just have to keep talking and get used to talking around people. There's all kind of action going on, people walking by, and you just gotta do it.
Well, what you gotta do too is people watch different type of videos. Everybody here could probably say their favorite. Some people like watching, we watch cruise videos if we're gonna go on a cruise to check out the ship. If they don't talk, we don't watch.
Yeah.
If it's a music video, that's what we used to do.
We used to.
Because we didn't know. We just, I filmed our first 6 or 7 videos on this.
Right.
This little GoPro session.
Mm-hmm.
That whole Carnival Magic cruise was filmed on this.
Right.
So the sound was bad to begin with. So we put music over it. Some people like videos with all music. Some people like a lot of B-roll. Some people like a lot of talking.
I'd like to hear them talk because I like their opinions. I like to know what they like, what they don't like. And
sometimes I'll say we need to talk more because we haven't talked at all.
I always try to tell them to be more descriptive. They can't see what we're seeing, sometimes, or feeling what we're feeling. So you have to.
And I assume that you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's my when I was training my sub at work. She's like, you over-explain everything.
I think that's better to explain everything.
You're not listening. That's why I'm over-explaining it. I just told you we have to come up here and do a U-turn, and you turn right and started, where are you going? I don't know. It was hilarious. But, especially when I used to do computer stuff, I'd show somebody something I assumed they got it the second I showed them.
Right. But we really appreciate everybody.
Just do what you love.
Yeah. It's very humbling that people actually come and talk with us and come out here, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and I know when the channel's small, a lot of people will do the sub for sub, but in the long run, if those people aren't watching you, all it is a number. I know we did that in the beginning too, sub for sub, and you can tell. I think it was Disney Nerd Herders were on. Either with us last weekend or with D&G, or when I was on Wednesday or whatever. And they're talking about, hey, I have maybe 1,000 subs, but my videos are only getting 200 views. Well, typically your viewer is a percentage of that, of your thing. So don't get discouraged by the views you get.
If you want to vlog, do it.
Do it for you.
Because it's a great way to make memories. You can go back.
Because only 1 in a million is going to be like a instant success.
Right. Just do it. It's great. It's fun.
Yeah. And don't get discouraged. Like if
it gives you a different perspective on the parks. You see different things that you wouldn't have seen before because you're looking for things.
But if you're like we were talking earlier, if you're structured like her, and that's how you do it, that's fine. Or if you're like me and you just like to wing it, because you saw somebody doing reading a script.
Yeah, reading for Hollywood Studios, and she had somebody holding like cue cards up for her, and I was like, wow,
it's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work, and that's very structured. Yeah.
Yeah, you learn more when people talk to you.
I think so too.
Yeah, you just have to have fun with what you're doing. You'll see, especially now because it's been so busy, and it's going to get busy with everything coming up, especially the wedding. That we might not put out as many videos as we like, as we normally would, but we put out what we can because we both work full time, and life gets in the way.
Right. So we try.
Yeah, we try to get the videos out, especially the warehouse videos, because we know people like to shop.
So look for some upcoming guests on Sunday nights.
On Sunday nights, yeah.
Yeah.
It might be people you see on this side screen.
Because they're awesome.
Cue cards is too much structure. To me, it was.
Yeah.
And then I remember one time we saw somebody just doing take after take after take.
Yeah.
And what I can say about that is if you're having trouble like doing something, do something else and come back to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like I was telling my sub at work, she's trying to find this one piece of mail to go on one street. I said, just put it aside. You'll find it by accident. You'll find it while you're looking for other ones. If you're having trouble on one thing, put it down, go to another thing, and that will come to you.
And be flexible.
Yeah, be flexible.
Because you think you're going to go and do something, and then it's not going to work out that way. So you just do something else. Because we have some vlogs that we've never even actually.
Is that Maine Disney Junkie said you have to get used to people staring? Yeah, you do. Because she would say, I was very polite to people around us when I started. Like I would stop, and she's like, just let's keep going. I was like, it's, you're in, don't worry about it.
I feel like you're more uncomfortable in the parks with people looking.
Well, not looking. It's just, I feel like sometimes I used to feel like.
We don't want to like disrupt their park enjoyment. Like we don't want to like, but we don't really, we try to like get off to the side or something. So we're not in their way. We don't want to. Yeah. And then some people don't want to be on video. So.
Yeah. And some people want to be.
Right.
Like Dave said, 17%. If you're getting 17% of your subs watching your videos, you're doing good.
It's really good.
Yeah, because.
Oh, thank you, Real Slice of Magic. So we both do awesome drawing videos. We try.
It looks like we do an awesome job. She does a better job than me.
Some days we have good ones. Some days we have bad ones.
Yeah, you just never know, and you never know what somebody's gonna watch either.
Right. So we just
something that's interesting to you right away might not be interesting, but don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
just put out what you like.
We just film like what we're going to actually do.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Yoder's to me is awesome. Some people might not care about Amish restaurant and the food there, but that's what we like. That's what I like.
We're doing, right?
Yeah. And we like Epcot. We might go to Epcot more than any other park. That's because we like Epcot.
Yeah.
Just do what you like. So, is it that time already?
Yeah, it is.
All right. I'm just happy everybody came in here.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
And it had a good Easter, hopefully.
I know. And everybody has a great week. And thank you so much for all the mods for helping us out. Mm-hmm. Guys are awesome.
And thank you everybody for coming here and putting up with us for as long as you have.
Oh, thanks, Marie. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Judith. The one thing was she brings up a good point because others can be fake. If you're not going to be yourself, it's going to come out that you're not yourself.
Yeah, eventually, it's going to be hard if you keep doing it. I don't know. It's hard.
Because in the beginning, I used to try to. I would edit out everything where I was joking.
Some people may not
have a lot of sarcasm.
His sense of humor. He's very sarcastic sometimes.
So now I just leave it in there.
Yeah.
So like some people, it may have offended some people when I said the bow-legged onesie.
Like
For that shirt?
I don't really hear it anymore because
Yeah.
I've been with you for so long. So
Because if you notice tonight, I would say some stuff. And see
I'm
if
not
she
a
would-
very good
see if
judge.
she would- yeah. Oh, you're welcome for the live. Thanks, guys, for
Catherine.
coming.
Thank you for so much.
Yeah, Catherine's awesome.
Yes. So is Jim. Check out his channel. More Sunshine, please.
Jim's got the
Brandy and Dave.
great
check them out. Yeah.
radio
I know.
voice.
He's awesome. I can't wait.
If we did an opening for our videos, I'd probably have Jim talk.
What did I say? What was it? More Sunshine Bob or something should be the channel.
Oh, when we were joking that I was
Yeah.
going to have my own channel, More
Yeah.
Sunshine Bob.
Yeah.
Fun with Bob, more Sunshine Bob.
But we really do appreciate you guys.
She knocked down awesomeness.
Yes. We like the feedback. We like the interaction. So thank you so much.
Thanks,
let us
Brandon,
know.
Dave.
Yeah.
John says,
Hi,
hey, John.
Like
Still
the
thanks for the shirts.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. We love them.
And because of this
yeah.
will be eventually, when it gets all figured out, it will be on our Spreadshirt
So
shop.
meaningful. I actually showed to my mom today, and she got like teary-eyed. She was like, "That's just so nice." I know, it's so awesome. So thank you so much.
It just means what it means.
It does. It means a lot to us.
Yep.
It really does.
But thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us on another Sunday night. What?
Hold my hair, LOL. That's
my
true.
hair. That was funny because a lot of people thought you had gotten sick.
I was trying to put my hair up, but I
But
was
we'd
joking.
seen somebody. I told them we'd seen somebody earlier throwing up, and the other girl was like holding her hair.
Yeah.
She's like, hold my hair.
Night, Marcel.
Great video. Thanks
Thank
for letting me
you.
video.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for stopping in, and thank you for helping us.
Yeah, we had an awesome time with Moonlight Magic
Yeah.
before. And we'll probably see him at this.
That's what we love so much. That's what is so nice is meeting everybody. Everybody's so nice.
I forgot that was coming up there, the Moonlight Magic.
Oh, yeah, it is coming up.
We'll probably see him then, too.
Yeah.
And some other friends and some other people you'll see. But we're going to get out of here.
Thank you so much. Have a great
get ready
week.
for the work week.
Happy Easter.
And we'll have a new video out on probably Wednesday. I haven't gotten around to editing yet. I got a new laptop I'm getting used to.
Right.
Because this other computer I was having too many problems with, so just finally got a new one.
Thanks,
so everybody
guys.
have a great night and have awesome, well, some people Easter's over.
I know, and some
already.
people, it's already Monday, so have a great Monday.
Hopefully you get some sleep before work or whatever you have to do.
Yes.
So as we like to say, don't waste a day.
Every day's a gift.
Bye, guys.
Bye.